local weather with the KX News Storm Team.
Well, it's almost hard to believe we are at the last Friday of October already, and the weather is still being just real nice across western North Dakota. Just a quick overview of the next few days tonight. Most of our overnight lows are going to be in the 30s, might be a couple of 20s, but for the most of us, it's going to be in the 30s. Now, tomorrow, we're going to have some 50s, we're going to have some 60s. It will be just a little bit breezy, but not like crazy windy or anything. And for Halloween Day, it'll be breezy. Most of the high temperatures on Monday should be, once again, in the 50s and 60s. And as I look ahead to the end of next week, just want to float this out there for you. It does appear like there's going to be a pattern change. Something's going to be moving into the west coast. And the two big long-range computer models are both agreeing the weather pattern's likely going to change probably midweek, if not Wednesday, Thursday of next week. But what happens after that, they do not agree on at all. So just enjoy this weekend while you can. Right now, it's a pretty nice afternoon, of course, everywhere. Even in Minot, 62 degrees. Southwest wind at 10 in Bismarck. It is nice as well, 65 degrees. Winds out of the west-southwest at 14 miles an hour. So looking at other temperatures across western North Dakota, almost everybody in the 60s. Well, there's a few 50s up here, but still with that southwest breeze blowing, just very nice. Wind is roughly 10 to 15 miles an hour for most of us. And I did look at some of the wind gusts a little while ago, and let me see if they've changed at all. Well, Hettinger at 22 miles an hour. That's the strongest wind gust I could find. So by North Dakota standards, this has been a very, very nice October day. And it's 7 o'clock tonight, and the computer model is suggesting that most areas are going to be pretty cloudy, and maybe a few breaks in the clouds here or there. But overall, we should have a cloudy night. It also helps hold the temperature up a little bit, as we don't get much of that radiational cooling like you would with a clear sky. And at 11:30 tonight, still pretty cloudy. Early tomorrow morning, most of North Dakota is going to be fairly cloudy. But I think during the day tomorrow, while it may not be a completely sunny day, I think we are going to begin to see a little bit of sunshine from place to place. This is showing some breaks in the clouds from place to place. So overall, it is going to be a pretty decent day. Again, it's going to be breezy, but not real windy. So if you have things to do outside, be a good time to do it this weekend because next weekend, I think, whether it rains or snows, it's going to be noticeably cooler next weekend. So the next 72 hours for Dickinson, we get to enjoy 60s in Dickinson all weekend long and just a little bit of a breeze. And for Williston, maybe upper 50s tomorrow, but for Saturday or for Sunday and Monday, upper 50s and low 60s. So that's very, very nice. And tonight we're going to have overnight lows in the 30s for most of us. And then daytime temperatures tomorrow are likely going to top out in the 50s and 60s across western North Dakota. And then just taking a peek at Sunday's high temperatures. Doesn't that look nice? 60s, upper 50s, 60s across western North Dakota for the last day of, or no, it's the second last day of October, right? And then here we are looking at the Bismarck 7-day outlook there, those beautiful temperatures. And then as we get towards the end of next week, even the nighttime lows are going to get colder, and it will be chillier in the northern part of the state. So, Joel, whether you want to go out and go to a trick-or-treating Halloween thing, hang Christmas lights, go buy a couple of big bags of candy corn, the weather's going to be great this weekend.
Yeah, there's no excuse to not be on that ladder, anyone who wants to get some work done outside.
Good weekend.
All right, thank you very much, Tom. Well, still to come on